Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your good friend Matt. We are back again here today at the only place that we always can be. And as you already know, that is Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. Today here we have ourselves Billy Gunn out of the Elite Legends collection. This is series 27. And as you guys may have seen in the most recent video we have up of new figure pickups, episode 75, we did in fact buy ourselves a second one of these Billy Gunns. Reason being, as some of you have already, seen before, heard before, and we've, I think we've heard it actually countless times by the Mattel panel, they have said many of times they don't like to make tag teams if they cannot complete them. So in better terms, if they don't have the rights or the licensing to one, they don't want to make the other and not be able to make the other. So with that being said, these guys here, this is a little bit of a tough one here, right? Because we got Billy Gunn, we don't have Bart Gunn, which would make the smoking guns. And of course, we have to do something about that here today. So as we've seen multiple times online, we are going to do exactly what we've heard from Kyle Peterson, what we've heard from a few people that have posted it around, that have shown it around, and that is by making one of these Billy Gunns into a Bart Gunn, and it is oh so simple. If you guys happen to have the Coliseum collection pack with that Rick Rude and Jake the Snake, you can take one of those Rick Rude heads. Preferably the one that I'm going to use, I think, is the best one to use, but you guys can obviously take your own choice, your own pick. We're going to put one of those on here. We're going to make one of these a custom. So based off the packaging, I want to say it looks as though this one is a little bit better put together as far as how it looks. So we're going to keep this as Billy Gunn. And we're going to put that off to the side for just a second here. Get some of those little cardboard scraps out of the way. And here we go. We're going to open this up right here, right on the channel. And this is going to be how we do it. We're going to make ourselves a custom Bart Gunn. And I think it's going to work out really well. We've already seen it done. We've already seen the outcome. So you already know what to expect. But I think this will be nice here to do a little something different on the channel. Like I had said, guys, years and years ago, I was making customs quite often and mashups and however you want to word it. Not all complete customs, because a lot of times, I mean, the definition of a custom is so, it's so vague, to do a mashup or do a head swap or something. Sometimes people consider that custom. Sometimes people will say, well, if you're not actually doing, real work or sculpting or molding or doing, those real heavy tasks, then some people don't consider it to be custom work. I guess I kind of fall somewhere in the middle. I feel as though if you are making anything differ from its original form, then you are customizing. So, again, give or take, there are some people who go way, way above and beyond. And I mean, I have seen some amazing customs online. I mean, you guys are incredible, some of these customs that I see. And especially when it comes to guys that we don't have, people that we don't have the ability to purchase. So when you make a custom, and granted, some of these guys with like head scans and other figures that have come out, it makes it a little easier to make them now. But when somebody's like really molding a whole, head sculpt, or they're doing that 3D printing these days, which is really seems to be the big one. And I mean, hey, if you can do it, if you have the ability, the time, the resources, I would say, of course, go for it, because it's a cool thing to be able to show off at the end. Like, hey, I did this, I built this, and I made this. So here we go. We'll get Billy, soon to be Bart, out of the package there. This is going to be flopping all around. We got the twist ties going everywhere because, of course, they got to keep these things in there extra tight. And the funniest part about it is, I don't know about you guys, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when it comes to this whole twist tie era, I feel like some of these packages are actually so tight in the plastic that it is not even necessary for most of the ties. But hey, it is what it is, right? I guess it's Mattel. That's what they want to do. I think maybe we should focus a little bit more on the plant and the factory and what they're doing before we worry about any more twist ties. But either way, I guess we'll see what happens. Here we go. We got Billy Gunn here, and wow, I'll tell you, what a sculpt for Billy Gunn there, huh? The man. Still going at it to this day. Billy Gunn looking great. We're going to pop this head scan right off of him there. Get that off there. We'll leave that bandana on there. And then, like I said, guys, I mean, this is going to be one of the easiest customs you could possibly make. We're going to pull this Rick Rude head scan right here, and that is going to be what goes on this Billy Gunn, and that's going to be how we get ourselves a Bart gun. And I'll tell you else what we're going to get. I'll tell you what else we're going to get. We're going to get dogs barking outside every time that I try to record something. I swear it's going to be like just, it doesn't matter what time I do it. Could pick any time of the day, any minute, any hour. Everybody's like, yep, let's let our dogs out. Make sure we let them out while other people are walking down the street, just so that way they can go berserk and freak out for no reason. It is what it is. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing it through the audio. I've had a lot of times where I've gotten nervous and thought, oh, it's going to be so easy to hear. The audio's going to, be terrible, whatever. And then come to find out after I, get on there, I'm like, can't even hear it. You can't even tell. So who knows? Here we go. Let's see if we can actually get this. I think it fits better this way, even though it is supposed to be, I think, the other way. I mean, maybe it doesn't really matter. I mean, in the package, it sits with this way is the way it sits, but I don't know if it's, I guess that's not too bad. I guess we could do that. And there we go. There you go. Just like that, you have yourself a Bart gun. We'll flip this off here again so you can get a better look. But, I mean, it's just that Rick Rude head sculpt. But, I mean, as far as the way it sits, the way it looks, it's not terrible. It's a good way to get by for right now. I mean, I don't know if they'll ever release it. Maybe we will eventually get it, but there you go. How simple is that? Like I said, you just take the Billy Gunn head scan off. I've even seen people customize the Billy Gunn head sculpt and just turn it into a Bart gun. But either way, I mean, how cool is that? You get a really quick custom here, and that's what's so nice about it. So a big shout out to Kyle Peterson. Big shout out to the people that I've seen sharing this around. It was a little bit of something where I didn't even really think about it at first. I wasn't even thinking about making a custom. When I saw this, my first thought was, okay, they must have already had the sense to put this together, the time to put this together. And now they're just adding to it. They're giving us more, down the road we'll get the Bart gun. Who knows? I guess we'll see. At worst come to worst, we'll have ourselves a Billy Gunn here that will be Bart gun for right now and go back to Billy Gunn if we ever do get the Bart, and we'll wind up getting rid of it. So either way, it is a quick custom right here on the channel. Like I said, I don't do this often, but we also do have one more coming up because, as you guys already know, I said it in that last new pickups video. We're going to be turning that Bret Hart Survivor Series figure into a custom Owen, and there's a little surprise there in that video as well, a little touch that I'm adding to it at the end, so stay tuned for that as well. But as always, guys, for another video here on the channel for turning a Billy Gunn into a Bart gun with a Rick Rude head scan. Try to figure that out. That's quite the love triangle right there. But either way, you see it right in front of you here. It looks great. It's absolutely fantastic. So looking forward to what we get in the future, what else is in store for us as far as tag teams, as far as factions. I look forward to it. So as always, guys, appreciate you being here for this video. If you haven't already, get over to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. If you want to get those extra notifications and know exactly what's going on, hit that bell icon and it'll tell you every single thing I do on here. As well, leave me a comment below. What are you going to do? Are you going to get the Billy? Are you going to pass on the Billy? Are you going to get a second one and make yourself a Bart gun? How are you going to do it? What is your formula? Leave it in the comments below. Until the next one, guys, I will see you. Stay safe. Stay tuned.